Scorpio rising. How are you doing? Scorpio suns, happy birthday. We're doing our full moon eclipse reading in Taurus, which is happening in your descendant sign right over here. The grid behind me is for Scorpio rising, but my readings can always be watched by Scorpio sun as well as the Scorpio moon to get the vibrations of it. We're talking about archetypes, and I also wanted to highlight the work of Phil Good, an incredible, inspirational channel, leader, preacher, teacher. I couldn't recommend his work higher, but a lot of the videos that he's putting out right now, I feel like could be very accessible for you, where it's talking about relationships, people not understanding you, and all these different types of things, just letting them go. This is happening, again, like I said, in your descendant sign. So we're releasing old, a lot of old people are going, a lot of, it might be lonely, but not really for you because it's you, but it's just, I would love to honor, what does an archetype mean to you? Maybe make a note in your journal and do some unpacking of that later on. Because, I'll use the hermit archetype. I'll pull up the card. Pull up the card. I want to find it. So the hermit archetype, the metaphysician, the wise man up on the mountain. And I just want to, hold on one second. I don't know why I chose the hermit, but for today we're choosing the hermit. I literally have archetype over archetype over archetype going through my hands, and it's just why I've chosen just one is beyond me, but we've committed, so I'm going with it. But so there was also something that sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. This is the hermit. This is an archetype. So the wise man, solitary, up on the mountain, the teacher, you see him in your world, maybe the professor archetype, or, you see this being out in a boat. But what's this dude's name? When you see him out and about, what's his backstory? What's his belief systems? What ideology does he partake in? Is he awakened? Is he not awakened? You have no frickin' clue. You have no idea. You just see someone who looks like this walking down the street, and you have already projected onto them, they're this, they're wise, they're knowing, they, have something to teach me, they're somewhat mysterious, yada, yada, yada. That's how people see you. It's not that they don't care about you. It's not that they don't want to get to know you. It's just that you represent something to them that makes them feel safe and warm and cozy in really fucked up places, Scorpio. So the people in your life might feel like it's this broken record of, I've set this boundary, why are you coming back? I've said this before, I don't understand why this is happening. Or the same type of people are being brought back into your life. Accept your role as an archetype. Accept what you represent to those people, and then leave them on red. That's all you have to do. Which is in no way disassociated. I'm not losing any empathy. I'm not losing any compassion. You just can't shake a person and say, see me for who I am. If they cannot see you for who you are, they never will. At this point. Because the sun is in your ascendant sign, or it's in your house. Sun is in Scorpio. This is your time. This is your vibe. This is please go watch my Scorpio season introduction. Yeah, Scorpio season introduction. Definitely go watch that. Because it's this is who I am, I balance. Or I am, we are. That type of thing. Me and my relationships. Who am I in my relationships? It does not matter what has happened, what you've ever done in relationships. Start to utilize phrases like, I'm a good friend. I'm a good partner. I'm a good wife or husband. Even if you're in between partners right now and you're waiting for your divine masculine or you're looking for your divine feminine, like, you're good. You're good. Like, I'm an honest, integral being. I'm worthy. Start utilizing those phrases, because it's, and I use the fame analogy a lot, but it can also speak to the archetype, because when you are, I'll pull up the death card, which is the Scorpio card. Like, we're doing a little bit of everything right over here, because I just want you to be aware of the fact that, like, this is the Scorpio card. So just like the priest who's like, take anything you want as long as I sit next to you, the people around you might just be like, you've got the vibe, Scorpio. You're safe in dark places, so I should be standing next to you during dark times because I feel better. They might not even be aware that it's happening, Scorpio. So that's where our compassion can never be lost. You can't just be like, well, frick off, because you don't recognize that I'm an archetype and you're not treating me like the consciousness that I am. Like, I have a really nice soft center in the middle of this Tootsie Pop and nobody's trying to, like, respectfully lick up on it. And keep waiting and find compassion for those people and find gratitude. Wow, how cool is that? I make people feel safe in really scary situations. That's amazing. That's amazing. But you don't have to respond to every text message. You don't have to react to every broken record that's playing. You don't even have to engage with every thought that comes into your head. They're not all your thoughts. When it comes to mental health, a phrasing that really resonated with me, especially when you're rewiring your brain, and I'll highlight Dr. Joe Dispenza's work on that one, you are not your first thought. You are your second thought and first action. So your brain is going to brain. So if you have a crappy thought, you can just be like, oh my God, I just had that crappy thought. What do I actually think about this situation? And what am I actually going to do about it? And when? Yeah. Pluto's direct again, right down here, this little guy. He will never be at 27 degrees of Capricorn ever again. For some reason, I'm getting like not nostalgic, but I'm just kind of like, oh, you're like 27, 50 something degrees and I'll never be alive again for when you're back here. It's going to be fun to watch from the etheric realm again, Pluto. Cool, 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 cool. Especially for Scorpio risings or for any Scorpio placements. Scorpio's run by Pluto and Mars. So it's like there is a little bit of like, that deep, 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 deep dark transformation I went through is kind of over. Meh. But, you know, we're going to have a nice square. I don't even want to get into it. There's so much that's coming for 2024. It's exciting stuff. It's scary and exciting all at the same time. Scary and exciting are relative terms, and scary for you is just like, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. So, but in a few weeks, we'll actually have a new moon at 20 degrees of Scorpio. So we'd be kind of like planting seeds for what we do want for our new and empowered selves, and, you know, accepting the role that we came here to play. I feel like there's a little bit of the stages of grief that as a collective we've all kind of gone through, and we're at this acceptance space of like, this is where I am. This is who I am. This is what I have on my plate. These are the people that I have in my life. These are the key players. These are the, you know, archetypes of the, you know, the good guy, the bad guy, the villain, and this. It's just, we're all just playing this role. We're all pretending to human right now. It's exciting stuff, but yeah. Show up, glow up, keep on keeping on. Say no, say less, and accept yourself. It's cool to be you, Scorpio. It's really cool to be you.